We are here today to talk about the guilty plea of Jared Loughner. Mr. Loughner, you will remember, is the chief suspect in the terrible shooting in Tempe, Arizona last January, which killed a number of people, including a federal court judge and a 9-year-old girl, all of whom had gathered at a political rally for then Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords. Jared Loughner has pleaded guilty and he will be serving the rest of his life in custody. What are your thoughts about Mr. Loughner's plea? Clearly there was a lot going on there. Mr. Loughner had various mental health issues that he was dealing with, and for a long time it seemed like he wouldn't even be competent to stand trial in this case. By avoiding a trial, are we also avoiding justice for all of these victims?
No, you have to applaud everyone involved in the case. It was handled on a very mature level, without people clamoring for the death penalty for this poor mentally ill man. He will spend the rest of his life in custody. It is what it is. Justice is well served by this plea. Congresswoman Giffords did a good job here. My compliments to her as well.
Congresswoman Giffords said in a statement through her husband that she felt that the right solution had been reached with Mr. Loughner, and she personally had no issues with the plea or how the case went on. But I do have to wonder, when you have victims as high profile as a United States Congresswoman and a United States federal court judge, don't these people deserve more than just a guilty plea? Don't they deserve a trial? Don't they deserve witnesses?
No, absolutely not. The last thing you want to do to Representative Giffords is to put her through the agony of a trial. This poor woman's just gone through the agony of a year of physical rehabilitation. To put her through the agony of coming to court and having to relive this and put the other families through the agony. And for what? This poor mentally ill man is never going to get the death penalty. So he's agreeing to life imprisonment. Give him life imprisonment. End the case.
Now, you don't think that had the case gone to a trial that he would have ever been eligible for the death penalty? Is that because of his mental health?
It's for a number of reasons. He would not have gotten the death penalty. This man barely knows his ABCs at this point. He's a pathetic case, a totally deranged man. I just hope that his life in prison is livable. I hope he gets some mental health treatment.
In a statement through Mr. Loughner's lawyer, she said that he has been treated and that he has been medicated and that he is at the point where he understood the charges against him and that he expressed remorse for what he had done, particularly remorse for his 9-year-old victim. So even as this case draws to a close, I want you to know that our information on Jared Loughner will remain on our app and on our website. Go download the court documents, get all of the background information, things that may not have been covered in the media. We have them at Wild About Trial. You can get all of the background information, learn as much as you can about the lawyers who were involved and all of the behind-the-scenes work they did to come to this resolution. For another interesting mental health case, the case of James Holmes, the Colorado movie theater massacre. I expect there were a lot of similar issues that came up in Jared Loughner's case will come up in that case as well, and I encourage you to check out that trial too.